Hey Mimos, how's it going? Did you have a good week? Did you participate in Mallet Week? If not, you missed out because everybody built a mallet this week. And by everybody, I mean more like 4 guys. It wasn't officially Mallet Week, but for some strange reason, 4 different people posted mallet making videos, which is cool to see all the different ways that people can do them. But the first one was by Drew Short, and Drew actually sent me the mallet. Thanks, Drew, that was really cool. This is a heavy duty mallet. Listen. It's also a maracas, and it's a dead blow mallet, you know, so it doesn't bounce. Thank you so much, Drew, I really appreciate that, and I'll add that to my mallet collection. I got this one that a viewer sent me, another big Thor's mallet. This one, kid sent me, this kid made this not too long ago. I featured this on Mere Minutes. I wish I could remember your name, I'm sorry, I'd have to go back through my old Mere Minutes, and once I post something, I never look at it again. So, but that's 3, and then there was this one I made in my video, if you'll remember, about 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago, and this was my original one that I made probably 10 years ago. But check out those videos, I'll put a link to all 4 of those videos down in the description. And if you haven't checked out Drew's channel, it's called Rockin' H Woodshop. Rockin' H. See, it's an H, and it's rocking. I'm not sure what the H stands for. It's kind of a mystery. Maybe this will be revealed in a future episode. It could be like a cliffhanger episode. Like at the very end of the video, he'll say, and the true meaning behind the Rockin' H is, and then it'll just cut, and then you just have to wait. And then it could be like the season finale, and then you'd have to wait until like the following. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Let's see, I also want to thank Riley Cameron. Riley Cameron sent me these. Do you know what this is? There's 3 of them. These are granite samples. He said that these are from his parents' showroom. They must have a granite showroom. They sell granite, I guess probably for countertops, and these are samples. Riley said he likes to watch my videos a lot, and he doesn't even do any woodworking. But he wanted to see if I could do something with these samples, and I think it would be cool. At least, I'm not sure about this one. I like that little confetti look. It's very festive for a birthday party or something. But these 2 go together really nicely, and I think as kind of almost an art piece. Can you see that? Now it's clashing against my red shirt. Put these together in a frame or something. I'll figure out something to do with those. So thanks, Riley. Oh wait, I just looked at his note again. It's granite and quartz samples, so I'm not really good with my stones. I took this week off from making videos, as you probably know, and I took it off because it is ski week here in Northern California, and I don't know if they do something like that where you live, but I guess it's just a week where the kids can go up to Tahoe or something if they want to go skiing, and then they don't have to just cut school or something, I don't know. But I don't know anybody who actually uses it to go skiing during ski week. So anyways, my son had the week off, so we toured a couple of universities. We went down to Stanford and checked it all out. Really beautiful school. I got to see the building where Larry Page and Sergey Brin started Google, you know, in the basement of one of the buildings at Stanford. It was really cool. And they were overloading the servers there, and so they had to do it at night and start to shut it down. And then finally Stanford came up to them and said, you know, you're gonna have to move this off campus. It's just eating up all of our bandwidth to do this little Google thing of yours. But this week it's back to work, and it's a beautiful week. Oh my gosh, it is. I think spring has sprung already, even though it's, well, almost exactly a month away. It'll be officially spring, but it really feels like spring here, and everything is just growing like crazy, even though we still haven't had any rain. But I gotta go out and mow the lawn as soon as I'm done shooting this video. My lawn was like here, and now it's like a jungle lawn. And the Olympics are almost over. I'm kind of sad to see them end. I really have enjoyed this 2 weeks, but I think 2 weeks is plenty. I don't know if I'd want it to go on a 3rd week or not, because I really watched a lot of Olympics. I mean, I recorded so much of it. Nice thing about recording, of course, is I can just fast forward through all this stuff. Really enjoyed watching curling. I watched all of the finalist games, and when it came down to Canada didn't lose a single curling match. And I won't watch curling again for another 4 years, I'm certain. But in 4 years from now, if you didn't watch it this time, in 4 years, check out curling. It is just it's a really interesting game, because it looks like an everyman game. You know, any of us could do it. Not a lot of us are gonna go ski jumping, you know, or I don't even think you do recreational ski jumping. You do ski jumping only for competition, I think. But my new favorite, absolute favorite Winter Olympic sport is the snowboard cross, the border cross they call it, which is the most insane thing you can imagine. There's 6 guys or women going down a hill on snowboards and jumping and just, it's mayhem. Mayhem. In fact, even the announcer kept saying, there's carnage on the hill, because they just crash into each other. You're lucky if you survive. The death rate is astronomical on that sport. But usually like 3 people will finish the course because the rest of them have wiped out other people. So I kind of like those wipeout sports. That and the short track on skating is pretty fun too. If one guy on the inside track loses his footing, not his footing, his blading, loses his blade, and he slides out, and then everybody gets wiped out. I didn't get a lot of time in my shop this week. I was really busy doing other things, so I'm looking forward to getting back into the shop this week and getting into a couple of projects. Well, actually, when I say a couple, I mean one. I want to end this video by reading you a little bit of an email I got yesterday that really affected me. One of the things that I try to do with woodworking for mere mortals, obviously I'm earning a living at it, but more deeper than that, I really believe in 3 things: value, inspiration, and community. And I really believe that if I can provide a little bit of value in any of my videos, or anybody else who produces videos, think of that first when you're producing a video. Am I providing value to somebody? And if you do that, you're going to be providing inspiration and ultimately community. And I think that's really the most important thing. I need to keep constantly reminding myself why I enjoy woodworking and why I want to keep doing woodworking for mere mortals, because it's all too easy for me to read through some YouTube comments and get depressed, or get into petty bickers about what kind of tools are best or what techniques are best, and really forget about the bigger picture. This is an email I got from Monica yesterday. Hi Steve, you probably get thousands of emails, but I wanted to tell you about a client I'm working with and how your site has given him hope. Dan is in his late 30s and was adopted as a child. He has a disability, possibly fetal alcohol syndrome, that keeps him from reading, writing, or even reading a measuring tape. As you can imagine, it has led to many issues in his life. I've been working with Dan for about 2 years. Today, he brought me the plans for your piggy bank and showed me how you could print out the template, glue it to wood, and he could use his bandsaw and get the same results every time. He was ecstatic. I've been working with Dan for about 2 years and have never seen him so excited. He believes he can make anything with this technique. Thanks for your website and videos, and I want to let you know how you changed a life today. I'll talk to you guys next week.